Good morning, buongiorno. Welcome back to beautiful, sunny and summery Salento in Italy. Now this is starting to become one of our favorite little rituals. Coming to the beach early morning. We have learned a few lessons.
When Andre says early, he means early.
It gets hot. It's just after 8 in the morning and it's already sweaty. And don't come on weekends. It's more busy than expected. We actually found quite a nice little spot sort of in between the two towns here. But anyway, if you haven't seen our last video, we shared some change news, I suppose, for the summer. And we're still on that path. If there's any changes, we'll tell you throughout this video.
Well, even though we've got some projects lined up to keep us busy over the summer, we are going to make sure that we're going to enjoy the summer and take these relaxing mornings.
Yeah, it's important. It's a bit of a tricky one because you really only have the mornings to be outside. You don't want to just get stuck into work. This is a time for relaxing as well. But we already started with our bathroom project. I'll take you back to yesterday, day before.
Where all the trouble begins.
Where trouble began. We broke into the walls to do the water pipes, so we're gonna kick off that. And then from today, I think we are going to tackle some of the walls. We might have to remove the basin and start preparing the walls, eh?
But first, come, let's go for a swim.
Let's go for a swim. And a coffee.
Very good. And a coffee, yes, let's have a coffee.
Welcome back to our channel. We're Andre and Lisa, a South African couple who have been traveling the world full-time since 2018. For most of the last 4 years, we've been meandering around Europe in our motorhome Mali. Recently, we bought a small farmhouse in the south of Italy, which will be a new base for our future travel adventures.
Right. I've never worked with these green pipes before, and upon investigation, to my surprise, you need a special tool to do this. Everybody who works with these pipes do have tools, but it's actually quite hard and expensive to find the tool. It's like 150 to 200 euros to buy one. The guy we bought this stuff from said, I'll just call my friend and ask him if you can borrow his. So the only downside is now we're under pressure to actually get the job done. Or at least get the pipes in the wall. Inside here is a gadget that you use to fuse all these things together with. Oh my goodness gracious. There you go. Oh, there's the manual. 1, 2, 1, 2. I should really know better than trust Lisa with measurements.
Well, yes, because how am I supposed to?
So let me pull the toilet off and then we can double check the center.
I don't see how else we get the center. Off here. Oh, yay.
Is it safe?
Well, I don't know. Oh.
I'll just carefully cover this guy in case it falls in it. Oh wait, too late. Okay.
That's not what the length of the thing.
It's like 30...
I can't see it, you're measuring. I'm just holding the ruler.
33 mil.
Plus 18 plus 18.
Plus 14 plus 14.
Plus 14 plus 14.
Yeah.
33 plus 14 plus 14, right?
3, 4...
3, 4, 5, I guess that's wrong.
That's it.
Okay, 21,000. That's good. What do you think?
Now I can take a measurement.
These are the side. This thing is so cool! 1,000, 2,1,000, 3,1,000. Man, it's so cool!
Okay, that was the first step. Now we have to break into the wall and put this guy in.
Anybody need a hydraulica in Italy?
This is going to be fun. Glad we decided not to do the Gerbrit. Because this was bad enough. Sorry, what?
Wow.
Holy shit!
Those bricks are just terrible. They have literally a freaking terrible skin.
She's double weird bricks. I'm gonna try and clean up the best I can here now. Oh, it's terrible. This is it. You're gonna pull the pipe out, and we're gonna go whoop, and we're gonna put these guys together. We're gonna count. I'm gonna pull up. You're gonna put the pipes together because you're gonna be holding the pipe out, and we're gonna put them together.
1,000.
Is
1,000. Almost 3, 1,000. A little bit more. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. We're gonna go down.
Good.
4, 1,000. How's your angle there?
Good.
Good. Happy with this?
Yeah. Oh no, we've got a piece. Well, we're
bloody
gonna
scary.
pressure test this thing now.
That was bloody scary. This thing's not gonna leak.
Well, we're gonna test it now. If it leaks, then we have a problem.
Let me cry a bit.
Yeah.
I brought a straw.
Oh, nice. That's a proper straw. Cheers.
Yum.
I think that was very successful.
Well, the water pipe's in. There's no leaks. So that's a good win.
I'd say.
Now the next big one.
Now a lot of big ones. I don't know about the next one.
Okay, so we're quite late in the day. It's already quite late in the day, but we've got to get a start because fixing this wall might take a little bit longer than expected. I'm not sure if you actually mentioned it in the last video. When we looked at the different toilet options, we eventually decided to go for the monoblock option, simply for the reason that we want to be able to access the system easily, and because we have quite a high mineral content in our water, I think it's important for us to be able to monitor the water quality inside the system and service it and clean it out. Secondly, we are not super comfortable with breaking a massive hole into this wall, and having the monoblock is sort of a compromise. Not ideal, but it's a compromise. Now the few challenges we have, mosquito, bastard. A few challenges we have here. I'm going to remove the cistern now, fix the pipes into the wall and let that set. We'll leave the toilet bowl for now, and tomorrow or later we'll probably remove the basin so we can dress the whole wall and fix that up, because as you can see, the exceptional craftsmanship, what do you call it? What do you call this stuff? Workmanship on plastering is just magnificent. I mean, I'm no plasterer, but look at this. Look at this situation. Look at this.
It's a skill to get all that far.
What the hell? It's like someone had a putty knife and they were decorating a cake or something. That's what it feels like. Every single wall is horrific. So I'm not sure I'm going to get it perfect, but I'm going to try and do like a screed of some sorts. Fix that up. Then hopefully tomorrow or the day after we're getting the offset technical bends that we need to make this toilet fit. We might have to cut into the floor to accommodate the offset. And then once the wall is completely finished, we should be able to mount the toilet. We're waiting for delivery of the new unit that's going to go here, spanning from the corner to about there. And there'll be a slightly sunk basin in this area. We're going to remove all of this. This light, I don't know if we're going to do with this light yet. And the unit will have drawers or cabinets, I'm not sure. And the shower's going to stay like that. We're going to remove the glass panel there and fix that up. We're probably going to move the shower rail. We're going to put a low door in here, I think. Glass door. We'll see how that goes. That unfortunately has to stay. I'm going to take it down for the purpose of fixing the walls and take an opportunity to decalcify that. And then we'll see how that works out. First, everything must come out. Oh, look at that monkey. That's a monkey.
So is everything finished?
Yeah, done. Well, you just check. Do it. Damn it, that was not
Every time I look
working.
at that hole in the wall, I'm like, oh man, I'm so glad we didn't break more.
Alright, I'm going to. Should I think maybe I should just try and fix this up today. One fix. So.
And maybe we can just remove things. Why is it making noises?
Just a air valve, relax. What do you do? Oh my lord, look at this. Oh my.
They didn't even take that off the wall to paint.
Yeah, because it takes a lot of work. You know, watch out going through.
I'm definitely glad we're not doing the get rid.
All these masons are laughing at me now. How am I supposed to do this? Gotta get it in.
Work it, lady wagons. I like the way you started at the top.
Oh, you think I should start at the bottom? Good idea. Come on, get in there, boys. Get in. I can't take my off. I need a few more tools, I think, to do this properly.
Oh yes, claim your tools.
Always the tools, and you know,
Always the
it's got
tools.
nothing to do with skills.
How are you going to get some in there behind the pipe?
I'm gonna just scoop it. I'm gonna do this. I've got a technique. It's called a flick. Okay, that technique needs work. No, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just slide it in there like a sliding technique. Like.
Yeah, that's good. Ooh, okay, you're
Okay,
gonna go up
it's
in
okay,
that
it's okay,
corner.
we're
Yeah,
gonna-
that's it. Come on, it's looking good. Looking good. We're getting there. Look, I'm in that hole, man. Look at that. I got all that in.
No, it's a good job. Well, I can get used to this. Finally, I figured it out.
Give me some concrete and some tools.
Get working, baby. You can do it.
Yeah, looking good. Looking good.
Looking good.
Looking good.
Well, just let me know if you need something, okay? Finished.
I think so.
Good job.
As good as it's gonna be.
Nice. Okay,
Cheers.
I'll clean up. Looks a bit awkward at the moment. That's enough for one day. It's already after 6. 6:30. Last time I showed you how I use this little gas pizza oven. Tonight I'm going to try something very ambitious. I'm going to make a risotto in my pizza oven. Risotto sounds very optimistic. Anyway, so the plan is to roast some vegetables and then I'm going to take it out. I'm going to make the risotto inside the oven. So I'll just keep it on them. They'll probably go about 25 minutes. I know this is strictly not a risotto. It's going to turn into risotto, I'm pretty sure. Maybe. Hopefully. Yeah, looking like risotto now. Dude, I think it's almost there.
That looks like a good risotto. That looks amazing. And it
Does the end result?
smells
Risotto
incredible.
mixed with the sweet potato, and this is a bombetti with speck and formaggio. So I think there's a little bit of gorgonzola in there.
Oh, thank you, my love. Isn't this man amazing? I cannot believe what Andre manages to cook in this oven. I mean, I know he's a wizard, but damn! And it's so lovely to cook out here.
Cheers, babe.
Cheers, my love. It's a good day.
Oh, it's like
Lovely.
7:30, but I think it's not good night yet, but good night. Okay, now work starting. Gonna have to fill up all these holes, scrape all the imperfections, clean out the cracks. What else is it? I'm going to work a little bit on this wall, then I'll get the dust out because I need to treat these roster main before I can start patching them up. It's going to be
You missed out on something exciting.
oh yeah, what is it?
Something exciting happened. Goodbye.
Right.
We've had an IQ delivery. Exciting, exciting. And this time I'm being very cautious and I'm also checking the countertop, which looks amazing. And this is our basin. And also just check the mirror and everything looks good. So that means now the pressure's on. Now we can actually get going. Who's been eating my pears? This is the work of some mice in this tree. And I think I might have to save my pears before it's too late. I think this is pretty much the last 2-3 pears that are left on this tree. The other tree, every single pear has been eaten. I hope that means they're very nice and sweet. I'm going to pick these guys today.
Quick status update. Now I wish I could say that it's the same day, but I've been working 2 days or so to try and get the walls into slightly better condition. Now this is pretty much his first skim on this section. These guys are coming on nicely. That guy's looking much better already. I haven't done anything to these walls. Now, if you don't know what I'm struggling with, it's like these very poor plaster work here in places, holes, unevenness. Look at this slight bulging. Here's a good example as well. I know you probably can't see this, but probably won't be able to fix all of this. But we can make it look a little bit better.
One eternity later.
Good morning, welcome back to a very sunny Salento. We're on the bike super early this morning.
Actually, it's a little bit cooler this morning.
Yeah, we're having a cold front. It's only 30 degrees today.
31 degrees. Woohoo!
We're on our way to a nearby town to have some blood tests done actually this morning. Firstly, thank you so much for everybody for the good wishes and recommendations and comments on the news of my situation, my medical situation. Now, fortunately, it's not life-threatening. I think we sort of established after a sonar that we had that there's no risk of thrombosis. The one thing to keep in mind is that the condition I have is called chronic venous insufficiency, and that refers to the veins not being able to return blood back, oxygen-depleted blood back to the heart. It's a little bit different to other arterial conditions where the opposite is true. So I don't have those cold feet conditions. I don't have... Can we stop here for a second, actually? It seems like very often these conditions are mechanical of nature, and although you can take some medication to sort of help the strengthening the veins and also the valve condition, it's mostly you gotta like be mindful to elevate your legs, exercise, eat properly, and it's not necessarily related to underlying conditions like diabetes or high blood pressure or cholesterol issues. So that's good news in a way.
The strange part is that I think for us, we like to figure out to know why something's the case. So you always think there must be an underlying reason, lifestyle factor or some way that you can address it. The biggest risk was the thrombosis, which was really a concern. And having that cleared up definitely makes one feel a little bit better. And now it's more figuring out if there's anything we can do to alleviate the condition and not necessarily be on medication for the rest of your life.
No, one thing I've been doing since the beginning of this year, I wear a continuous blood pressure monitor, so I know I don't have a blood pressure issue. I've been testing my blood glucose levels regularly for the last month now, just to check if I've got insulin response issues. And the test we're doing this morning is going to be for blood lipids to see if I've got any high cholesterol risks, or checked for ApoB and triglycerides.
And also for long-term sugars over the last 2-3 months.
That's right. So yeah, one of the things we really like and appreciate here in Italy is that you can go to a testing center like this one we're going to. Even the place I did the sonar, you can go there and just ask for any test, and I'll do it for you without being referred there. The thing is, we're not resident, we're not completely submerged in a healthcare system, but I think we are fortunate that we are in a small town environment, so availability.
So impressed by both doctors' availability as well as the test centers.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really been very easy in that regard, and people have been incredibly helpful. So from that aspect, I only can say we've had a positive experience.
All right, now, super early. It's not even 8 o'clock actually. It's going to get hot today again. We've had a good couple of days now with cool weather, but we still got to get back to that bathroom. A few more days work. And so, you ready to go, babe?
Yes, I'm being distracted. That bird had a wingspan of probably more than a meter.
No, I couldn't see it, sorry.
That one was twice as big as any of them we've seen.
Don't lean on me, I can't stop you from falling. No, I don't know why you picked me in the first place.
Look.
Oh no.
I don't like having my blood taken. I can't look. And then I look when Andre has his taken, and I almost faint.
That's why you went
see
first.
How the blood flows. Oh my word. I mean, I know most people like watch this thing and give blood, and oh, I can't watch it. I just can't look.
Okay, come, let's stop. Let's go. Woo. Onwards.
Please don't go away tonight. I can't bear it anymore. I don't know why. It's so goddamn painful, and I feel like I'm all alone. I don't know why. I can't stop falling and falling down. I can't stop falling and falling down. I can't stop falling and falling down.
Noise. Got some shopping done. 20 kilograms of finishing plaster. And time for breakfast. I think we made it for breakfast actually. Yeah, 10:30. Perfect. It looks like everything happens instantly, but this is literally day 4 of trying to salvage these walls. They're coming along nicely now. I'm hoping that after I sand it today, that'll be it. Maybe. Frankly, I can only spend so much time and energy on a wall.
You look like you're wearing white gloves.
So messy. Maybe you shouldn't come in here.
And
Oh jeez, you're going to leave footprints.
it's very, very messy. But wow, the walls are looking incredible. I absolutely cannot believe how smooth they are.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Toilet lifting time again.
Yay!
You excited or what?
We need to prepare the floor here now for the new waste. I need to make some measurements.
Story of his life at the moment.
Yeah, ready?
Would you like to tell why you're doing what you're doing?
Yeah, so we got these offsets with our friend. So it's adjustable offsets. So this guy's gonna go in there. And then he's gonna trim this guy down to meet him here. And then we discovered a water pipe here.
That's the first snag, so we can only go so deep.
Okay, I'm gonna stand a little bit here now. So maybe you want to...
And we've had to chip that so we can actually get the toilet flush against the wall. Because of course the wall is not level.
No.
I mean, why would it be?
Oh, the wall is level. Now it's level.
We're getting there though, we're getting there. I'm telling you, this toilet challenge has been a lot more difficult than expected. So what we didn't take into consideration is that having to chop open the floor, we lost any position to anchor our floor mounts. So we had to fabricate a bracket to be able to move the anchor points from here to the back.
Alright, so next we're going to stick this guy in here, anchor him against there, and if all goes according to plan, we're gonna have this. And we're going to magically put the toilet against it. The problem is everything has to be together, so you've got to actually put the system together
Oh, I forgot about that.
before we put the toilet in place.
Ah!
Alright, you ready? I'm seating it. One, two, oh jeez.
Okay, that's what we wanted.
Got it? Set up. Okay, we got a toilet.
This is worth it.
Oh, this, we don't have water yet. We don't
So
have
we don't want it.
Imagine it leaks though, right?
We're not going to know.
Then tomorrow we have to take it off again and see if it leaks. And then put it
We
back
might never get it back on again. We're not taking this thing off.
again. Okay, let's connect the water.
Well, this looks good. I'm very happy with that.
The alignment is good. Yes, imagine Chris flush and water just goes. Should we pick everything up in case? You got a mop in a bucket, in a big bucket. Yeah.
Where's your face?
Oh, I.
Are you ready? 3, 2.
All flush. Look, at 7 p.m. We got a toilet. I think I'm gonna just try and get some water here now. And then call it a day. Hopefully it's not gonna leak. Hopefully everything's gonna work. Hopefully you did a good job.
We're going to wake up tomorrow morning with a puddle around the bathroom.
Oh, that'll fix it. Don't worry about it. We've learned a few lessons. Anyway, we're going to put the system cover on. We're going to put a sheet on there. I'm going to quickly vacuum here, and then maybe we can I'll just wipe the floor quickly. Okay. Another day. And there's progress. We already did a whole white, bright, super bright coat of paint here.
That's amazing.
Now we're gonna do like an accent wall here, but our accent paint is a little bit low. So fingers crossed we can at least do the wall we want to put the furniture against, worst case.
It's always such a fine balance of having enough paint but not overbuying, because nobody wants to sit with extra paint.
No. Exactly, and this is bloody expensive paint as well.
That too.
Alright, I'm gonna go for it. So over this. The painting's done, at least we can start assembling this bad boy. There's still a lot to do, but we've made great progress. Walls are painted. We got some boxes we're going to unpack. I think we're going to save the last stuff for the next video. What still has to be done is we're going to build this new unit with the sink. Looking forward to doing the sink back.
Very much so.
And then we have to redo the shower. We're putting a new shower door in. We have to put the water boiler back. We have to, oh gosh, there's something.
Cabinet up here, get the washing machine back in, do the tubing for the fan. There's actually quite a lot to still be done, but it's looking good.
Tomorrow we're also getting the results back from the tests we went for last week. So fingers crossed all going well, and we can share the update with you in the next video. But I think we're going to wrap this one up.
Thanks so much for everybody's positive response to last week's video. It's very much appreciated.
And if you want to see how this disaster zone turns out, we'll see you next time. Arrivederci!
Ta-da!